Link with the Russians, six-figure discussions, dinners in public, my linen all tailored, my outstanding payments swift like Taylor. And boy, I owe them man a beating, but don't watch what I'm making. Just know I put both of the P's and up at the same time. I put the pay in pagan. Man wanna beef, don't know what the stakes is. Broad daylight, doing nigga on a day shift. Free scales, got 'em living on basic. My location changes quicker than gears on a brand new Porsche Cayman. I told RJ put down the line and he did, but he's got another free like H's. I gotta watch for the greed and the hatred. I'm saying who's on votes. We'll hit up a nigga and see who's on smoke when it's that time. You can run that shit there and it's cool, but
Hey guys, Adam here from the Tint Academy. Now I want to show you how to cut a window on a Jetta. Now this is a little bit differently. Typically we do 4 cuts. Cut 1, cut 2, cut 3, cut 4 is our top edge cut. Now with this window, I put it down. We have what's called our exposed edge. We have a 2-part on our exposed edge. Part 1 and part 2. So I'm going to show you how to cut this window so you get a clean cut on the top. So in this video, we're just doing the actual cutting part of it. We've already done our outside prep or inside prep. This is just the actual cutting. So we take our window, I'm going to spray my window down. We always want to work with a wet window surface. Now I'm going to take my film. I'm going to lay it on. So I want my factory edge to be on the top, factory edge to be on the bottom. Then I'm going to make my cut. So here I want about an inch overlap. So now I'm going to line up my film. My bottom factory edge here, I'm going to line with my bottom sill. So once I have everything lined up, I'm going to do 2 anchors to anchor that film in the bottom. Now if you come in a little bit closer here, I'm going to enter my film. So my first cut is going to be along the bottom. I'm going to enter the film, no blade out. Once I find my starting point, I'm going to bring my blade out, 1 blade click out. Here, 1 blade click out, coming straight across. Then I'm going to pull, and take that piece off. Now my next cut is going to be my larger side. So I'm always going to start on the bottom, find that corner, enter my film, no blade out, 1 blade up, straight across, pull, and pull. Now every time I do a side cut, I want to shift it 1/4 inch. Now everybody has a little bit of a different of a 1/4 inch, so come a little bit closer for me here. We have this rubber piece seal. So I'm going to did my cut here. I'm going to shift it so it goes and overlaps that piece across here. So I'm going to lift my film up, spray underneath, then I'm going to shift it so I just have my overlap. Now I'm going to double check I still have it in line at the bottom. So now once I do that, I'm going to do my anchor again so this film does not go anywhere. Next cut is going to be my small side. Now we have to be careful here. I'm only doing my 3rd cut this edge here. Because remember, my 4th cut is my exposed edge of the window. So here, no blade out, coming through, bring it up, and pull. So now, my large cut, I shifted it 1/4 inch. Once I do my 3rd cut, I'm going to shift it back 1/8 inch. This is called splitting the difference. So I'm going to spray my film, spray underneath, and I'm going to bring it back 1/8 inch over top. So now, we're not measuring it so it's exactly 1/8 inch. I just want to make sure, a little bit of overlap here, a little bit of overlap there. We want equal overlaps. When I install it, it's flush on the window. Once I have it here, I'm going to do a hard anchor. Now once I do that hard anchor, I'm going to lift up this window. I'm going to do 3 clicks down. 1, 2, 3. So now this piece of film traveled down with the window. Now my top edge is exposed. So I'm going to make this out of 2 cuts. First cut is my large side. Second cut is my small side. So here I have about 5 blade lengths out, coming up, sitting right on top, coming straight across, pull and pull. My last and final piece that I have is this guy here. So if I come here, I'm bringing it across, start at the bottom, come up, pull and pull. So now we have our full window cut here. So we get our 4 cuts, 1, 2, 3, exposes 4. Last and final piece that I want to do is I'm going to do our cleanup step. So I'm going to round out all those corners across here so it's nice and flush. So index finger on here, come right around and follow it so it follows that curvature of the window. Now we have this piece here, so I want to line up these 2 edges across here. So use the hard side of my card, up and up. And come through all the way around and I'll round off all the remaining of those corners here. So that's how we cut a window on a Jetta that has a 2-point top edge cut, so we don't have anything. Now, one mistake you want to avoid is when you do this cut here, which is your number 3 cut, you only want to go where the window's covered up. Once we go, we stop there. A lot of guys make the mistake where they'll come all the way up. It's going to leave a big gap on the second side of that exposed side. So again, this is just the way how we cut it. Down below, we have a few more links of how you can actually install this. I'm going to shrink this film and install this film for a Jetta.
What is this love and war? You know that I love and got it fucking me raw. You know I ain't with it, never did it before. He got me all in my feelings, now he got you all on yours.